Hello and welcome to our video game character versus tournament, within which we will be pitting some tough and beloved video game characters against each other with an added modifier of placing them in a random foreign video game world and discussing not only which of the two characters is the toughest, but also which character would be the most useful in said world as your wingman or woman. So, this series will play out as so. We'll be going over the pros and cons of each character in a podcast-style format and vote between the three of us on who we think would win out in said scenario. I'm sure there'll be occasions where you'll disagree with our choices. If so, feel free to put your case across in the comments for discussion. All I ask is for people to be respectful and not be a dick about it. Anywho, that's enough housekeeping. Without any further ado, let's do it to it. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Louise, pick two numbers from 1 to 8.
1 and 2.
Okay, 1 and 2 are Dante from Devil May Cry and Mewtwo from Pokemon.
Fight!
Mewtwo or Mewtwo?
Mewtwo.
This sound like you said Mew.
And a world, please, from 1 to 20. Obviously, I'll disclude if you do any duplicates that I've already removed from the numbers.
19.
19 is Dragon Quest. The universe and world of Dragon Quest.
And it's Mewtwo against who?
Dante from Devil May Cry.
You'll have to
So-
push him to me.
Do you not know who Dante is?
Yeah, but not in detail.
Right, basically Dante is the son of a god, so he's technically a half god, but to be fair, he beats so many gods that it doesn't really matter. It's kind of like a Hercules stick, I suppose.
Demon. Sparta is a demon.
Yeah, so he's like the son of the Demon
He's
King or
yeah.
whatever, which is the god of like the underworld or whatever the fuck it is. So yeah, he's a badass and
A demigod.
yeah, at least.
Okay.
So
Round
I think,
one.
like, to be fair, he's kind of hard to kill. Like one of your first moments in the first game that you really get to figure out who he is and what his sort of power is. You go into this like corridor or whatever, and then there's this puzzle or something, and like it's basically a trap, and you're trying to get your sword for the first time, and how it like sees whether you're worthy or whatever or tough enough. It basically jumps out of the thing, spins at you, and impales you through the chest. And this is basically the first meeting with like your main weapon. And it's like massive, it's like a buster sword and it's straight through your chest and you think, oh, what the fuck, how am I dead already? And then he's just like laughs and he's like, oh, is that it or whatever, and just like pulls the fucking the sword out of his chest and he's like, oh, this is cool, let's fucking rock, let's go with this. So if you can take a like massive buster sword to the chest, you're gonna struggle to kill him, to be fair.
Okay.
So I mean, Dragon Quest is kind of a weird one as what would be best in it. It depends. I mean, if you're on a quest, it doesn't really matter so much because Dante would be just like one of the other characters. However, Mewtwo would fit in with the whole
He would
monsters
suit that world.
theme, wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
he? So
Yeah. Plus he's like, I don't know if I get the right word. He's got telekinesis, hasn't he? And like.
yeah, but you can't like mind control or anything, can he? So
Yes, he can.
Yeah.
can he?
He absolutely can.
What, a human?
He has psychic
Yeah.
powers. Yeah, he controls
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah, but he couldn't control
Yeah, he
Dante.
Also,
Gods can't
He
control
also-
Dante.
Yeah, but he ain't a god. It's a different ballpark.
He
He
is a
also
god. He kills
has
the
the power.
king of gods, of the fucking demons. He kills him. That's like
So.
one of the bosses.
Mewtwo would also have the power. He gathers thousands of Pokemon to him with his like magnetism and his psychic powers.
Mhm.
So he could certainly do the same with the denizens of the Dragon Quest world. So I would say that you are not so much looking at one enemy as Mewtwo plus any badasses from Dragon Quest.
Yeah, but doesn't
Yeah.
everybody have that ability? Because is it Dragon Quest 7, you get like an enemy skill thing where you can... It's like Pokemon, you can basically
Yeah,
catch
possibly.
anything. So anyone can have that ability, really. So it's not per se unique. I mean, as a quester, he wouldn't be that much different from... Like, in power, I think he'd be superior, but he wouldn't be that much different from one of the main characters you play as. So, besides, here's the thing with Mewtwo though, is he a good guy? He's not always. He's kind of like he can be a bad guy. I mean, he's kind of taken advantage of, to be fair, but he can be kind of bad at times.
I've got to admit that is a kind of a good point and stuff.
It's like,
'Cause
would
I can
he
just get a bit
would he help out
self-absorbed.
the people who needed help, the main characters, or would he go? Oh, I don't know.
No, I'm gonna say yeah, he will, because at the end of the day, like he starts off evil and stuff, but then like we're not evil. Evil's a strong word, I think, but he's very
angry at humans.
He's very angry, yeah, and he's very self-orientated, if that makes sense. So, but then he has a turnaround, and he thinks, you know, he sees a different side to the humans and stuff, and he grows compassionate towards them. So if you're talking about the Mewtwo that, you know, after the first movie, then yeah, most definitely so. I reckon he'd want to help out. And in fact, doesn't he show up later again in another movie or like more programs or some stuff?
Yeah, he's in.
He's in it.
Yeah, if you're talking about the games, he's in like every game technically, because whatever, you know, person that who's caught him, although you shouldn't technically be able to really catch a legendary, but then there's master balls and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
But if you're going on the game context, which is probably more relevant for this discussion, then
yeah, of course it is. But yeah, I reckon so. Well, even more so then, if you can capture Mewtwo, then if someone's captured
here's
him,
the thing though, Mewtwo's just one powerful Pokemon. He's not Arceus. He's not the god of the Pokemon. Whereas Dante is essentially like a god. There is no one that's ever been more.
Not of the Pokemon though.
Yeah, but of anything.
Like that point's completely and utterly invalid.
He's the king of the gods. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arceus would be
gods.
his pet. So what would Mewtwo
Pokemon,
be?
they don't care about gods. They just want to be treated right.
They do.
Don't matter.
They want to find friendship.
Yeah, find friendship and love.
Oh, that sounds
so, you know,
shit. I definitely would want to go with Dante. At least his quick fucking wit would keep things interesting, and not make me want to puke over myself.
Mewtwo's quite witty. He's quite like sarcastic and stuff, isn't he? Like that kind of like.
He's got a sexy voice.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah, but Dante is kind of a sexy fella.
He's got the same voice as Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
Yeah, but so you would rather get with Mewtwo than Dante? That says a lot about you.
He can make you think whatever you want to think.
It's
Dante.
fine. In a couple of them, he's really attractive, but in the newer ones, he's got a weird pig nose.
Not that.
And that.
Not that emo Dante. I'm not interested in emo Dante.
I don't like that emo Dante.
No.
He's got a weird pig nose. And I would pick Mewtwo.
My Dante.
I'd just turn the light off.
My Dante.
Make you think whatever you wanted him to be like. He'd be like completely red.
That's
creepy.
Pokemon love.
Maybe if he's not good at battle, then he could be like, I don't know, some massive like pimp or something. And like
what?
You know.
This took a weird
Well,
turn.
Malu's going down the sexy line, ain't she?
That was just an observation. I'm not sure it's relevant to the task in hand.
Yeah, my Dante is Dante from Devil May Cry 1 anyway, so you know.
Alright.
Alright, should we come to a conclusion then? Seeing as my character was Dante and Vanessa's character was Mewtwo, I presume...
I do have a conclusion.
That would be...
Come on, do me solid.
Well, no, pick up... No, it's not about...
But I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I don't think Mewtwo would really want to fight. Mewtwo, in the end, all he wants to do is go and live his separate life on his secret island with his Pokemon friends. So I would say, I hate to say it, in a fight, I believe Dante would win, but I don't think that Mewtwo would die. I think he would go off into the sunset and live in peace.
Yeah, he always seems to wriggle out of it.
With the Dragon Quest monsters.
It's not.
I'm really sorry.
It's not.
I couldn't see it in a battle.
Well, you're going to get a chance to be the mediator anyway. Another one. So like,
yeah.
This is about about picking who you think's the strongest, not who's. It's not fate. This isn't about us, okay? It's not about us, people.
Yeah. All right.
Alright. So
I believe you.
So Dante is going through this round.
You win. Perfect.